not starting yet, but I'm unmuting so you can hear me drink, alright? I hope you're happy. Hello everyone. That's probably a little bit loud, hey? Let's rebalance that. Alright, now I should be probably not much louder. Hang on, I'll drag myself up a bit more and I'll drag the music down a little bit. How's that audio balance sound to everybody? Is myself, ooh, we've got the grammar tonight. Am I sufficiently louder? Am I too loud? Am I peaking a little bit? Hang on. That's probably a bit better. Alright. Hello everyone. This is Lynn. Less music again. Alright. Alright, we'll see how that goes. I am very tired and kind of stressed out. So I wanted to play Voxelgram because it is beautiful and cute and very relaxing to me. And I thought, you know, it's a very chill stream. Maybe the stream would like to see some more of it. So we're going to do that right now. Now I think it should come straight up because I don't think I actually had any other game. Yeah, there it is. I haven't done a one-off stream. Oh, it's a singing song. I haven't done a one-off stream since I played this last. Hello Skeletoxin, hope you're doing well. I'm a bit stressed, so we're going to do chill stream tonight. Now, the last time I played this and thought it was chill stream, all kinds of craziness happened, including me like dropping a dictionary on the desk, and I don't remember what the other stuff that happened during that stream was. All I remember was that it was not the chill stream that I thought it would be for my chill 3D Picross game, but this time we're going to be chill about it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. For people who haven't seen this game before, I got this one for free on Keymailer. I got a key for it. And if you're familiar with Picross, it's basically the same principle, but 3D. And this is sort of the puzzle select. I'll show you the one that we did last time. So initially, all of these voxel things were blocky like this, and we solved them and finished the scene. I think this is a really cool way to do this. Now, I will just ask one last time before I get into the game, how is the sound balance? Is the music and voice balanced properly, or is the music still too loud? I'm going to take a sip of cold milk tea while I wait for feedback on that. Ah, cold milk tea. Music could still come down a hair. Okay. Let me just drag it to there then, and we'll see how that goes. Of course, I would make that adjustment right as the song was ending. All right. I've moved the music down a little bit more. If it's still an issue at the end of the first puzzle, we will revise our situation when I finish that. We're going to do, I mean, these are going to be chairs, right? There's no doubt about what this is going to be, but let's have a go. Okay, now I've got to remember how this works. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Now, if it's got... What was the rule again? If it had a line under it. The line was just to tell you what way was up. The little number was the gap between blocks. So if it's 10 like this, it means it's 10 in a single row with no gap in the middle. Yes. Yes, cool. Was it number of gaps or length of gaps? Hang on, I think it's probably in the instructions, right? Where would I find that? Oh yeah, do I have... I don't want highlight errors on. Turn that off. Doesn't say. Well, we'll work it out. Maybe I should have highlight errors on for the very first one. I'll leave highlight errors on for the very first one, and then we'll turn it off the next ones. Hello, Com. Hello, Ash. Aaron, you are Ash 2 today. It is the number of gaps. Cool, thank you. All right, now if this is a 10, that means that these all have to be green, because it just is. I don't really have a brain on today, guys, so we're gonna have to get used to some half-finished sentences, and my apologies for that, but sometimes life come at ya. And that's a bit how it is for me at the moment. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so any 5s here are going to be the full length. That's right, it does do that. All right. And we know from context that we're going to be getting a chair out of this particular puzzle. All right. So in game news, for those of you who have been here for quite a while, it would have to be quite a while, you may recall that I was very excited for the Stanley Parable Ultra Redux to be released. So for people who are similarly enamored of the Stanley Parable, it's been delayed. So they're going to delay it until sometime in the first half of 2020, they reckon. And when that comes out, that will be a day 1 stream, so long as it's not on a Wednesday. Although that actually brings up another point that I'll just bring up in passing for the time being, but that probably will have some effect on the stream at some point. So I think I've complained to the stream before about the fact that the people who own my apartment want to sell it. Well, they've found a buyer. So essentially I'm going to have to move at some point in the next few months, and that will disrupt the stream to a certain extent. But I'll make sure to let you know with lots of detail about how that's going to go down. It's pretty annoying for me, but hopefully it'll all be okay in the end. We shall see. Oh, I've got to stretch. Okay, I've only been streaming for 13 minutes, but I guess we've got to stretch. Asheron, it's an expansion. Well, actually, I don't know how to talk about the Stanley Parable Ultra Redux. I'm not sure if it counts as an expansion or like a whole new game, but it's going to be great. I'm really keen for it. And I've never been particularly put out by the idea of delays with games. I've got to be honest. It doesn't bother me so long as, I mean, even if the game doesn't end up necessarily being better quality per se, there's so many games out there these days, and there's also so many other ways to spend your time. It just really doesn't bother me if a game is delayed. So that's my feeling on that matter. Let's see. Now that only has one, and we... Oh, yep, no, it does have... So this one and this one, we can get rid of all these blocks. Oops. Luckily, Control-Z is enabled, which I really appreciate that in a game where they understand that we are mentally conditioned to use Control-Z to undo, and they just let you do that. That is very, very good, and I enjoy it. There we go. Okay, so we've done a few of those. What else can we do? And yeah, it sucks having to move, but you know, these things happen in life sometimes. I'll be okay. I feel bad for people who are less financially secure than I am, who end up in these kinds of situations, because moving house is expensive, right? Oh wait, hang on. We discovered last time that you can click and drag to. Can you? Well, you can click and drag at least that much. Hang on. What have I done? Nope, that's fine. All right. I don't know what I did there, but... Did that take off 2 lines? Oh, no, that one was already gone because there was a 1 thing there. Okay, all right. We're all good. Don't worry about it. I did tell you that you were going to be getting low-power Brainlin tonight. Is this like 3D Picross? It is exactly like 3D Picross. Ashmelon, thank you. I've had a lot of offers from people who know me in real life to help me move. I have to find a place first. It's fine. I will keep you updated. I probably won't keep the stream terrifically updated. Like I said, I'll let you know how it will affect the stream when I know that better. But people in real life, I will keep you updated. Oh man, hang on. I wonder if I can show you this thing. There's a dev that I've been following on Twitter, and just looking at the way the puzzle looks at the moment reminded me of it. It's a dev that's creating a tool to help artists come up with like towns, to make it easier to sort of come up with town designs to have in, you know, games or pictures or things like that. And I cannot for the life of me work out how I'm going to Google this. I follow them, but how will I find them? Let's see. If only I could actually remember like what it is. I'll quickly check my followed people on Twitter, and if it's... Oh wait, no, yeah, it's literally right there. That's extremely convenient. Here we go. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna post a link to this guy's Twitter in chat. So if you scroll down, it's not his pinned tweet, it's not his most recent retweet, but it's his first. You can see a GIF of the thing. What does he call it? A procedural town building toy. Let's see if I can find a really good example of him building one. Oh yeah, that's a good tweet. That's a good tweet. There we go. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, check this out. I haven't quite worked out how to capture screen without like showing you literally everything that's on my display yet. So I probably should sit down and work that out. But it's really cool. If you like the idea of a little town builder creativity toy, definitely check that link out that I just posted in chat, because it is so cool. I don't even like make games or art, and I think it's awesome. So yeah. All right, let's get rid of that. Very good. Okay. What else have we got going on here? Now, if you've got a 2 and there's a gap of 1, you know that neither of the blocks to either side of that 2 can be the 1, but I don't think we probably need to go to that level of detail just yet, but I'll keep that rule in mind. What else have we got here? Well, this is a 3, so this one has to be that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we can't quite rule that out yet. What else have we got? Well, we've got a 2 with 1 gap here, and there's only 2 blocks left in this line, so I guess that has to be so. Not that we didn't kind of already know that because, you know, it's a chair. We know what shape we're going for here, and we can get rid of... Can we? Hang on. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I knew what I was doing, but I pressed the wrong button to do it. Okay. All right, cool. And now these 2 have to be like so. What else can we do? Well, this one can be taken off, and if that has to be taken off, then that one has to be filled in. We don't have any information about this line here, so we'll leave that be. But we can probably do the same thing on the other side, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we can do that. Very cool. But yeah, I don't know how I ended up finding that that creativity tool, but it is very cool, and I like it a lot. All right. Where to next? Oh, here, this is easy. Excellent. We now have to work out what to do next. Have we got any information about that one yet? No, we don't. Oh, but we have, we've completed the requirements for this, so let's go ahead and clear it out. And I think at the very least these, or that one has to be there. There can't be a gap at the end, so we can take that one out. How many people in the audience, I probably asked this last time again, but you know, there's a dearth of things to talk about when you're streaming. How many people are into or have played Picross before? Just curious. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I was going to check out this side. Unzeroic, you've crossed the pick before. It sounds a little bit like a euphemism for something, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. What are we doing here? All right. Oh yeah, that's right. We can take that one out. Ashrin, you've seen it being played, but haven't played it yourself. I played a lot of them on, what have we got going on here? Hang on a second. I've played a lot of them on 3DS. I think I had the first 6. I think there were about 8 in the end. It might have even been more than that. But, yeah, I loved playing Picross right before I went to sleep. I know you're not supposed to play things that have, you know, like white light or blue light or whatever right before you go to sleep, but I have been doing it for years. Over half my life at this point, I have been playing screens right before I went to sleep, so I don't know if I'm used to it or I'm just used to the lesser quality. Can I not press the wrong buttons? That would be cool. The less quality of sleep or what it is, but yeah, I'm just kind of used to it at this point. I still don't have everything I need for that. Okay. Ashton, you use your phone to help you sleep. Well, let me tell you something interesting that I heard the last time I went to the optometrist. So for people who haven't heard me bitch about this before, I have terrible, terrible eyesight, really bad eyesight. And I have glasses. And I went to the optometrist earlier this year expecting not to really have a change in my prescription because I had been told from a very young age that once you get to your like mid to late 20s, your eyesight is steady. It doesn't get any worse. For short-sightedness, it'll get long-sighted, but your short-sightedness won't get any worse. But mine got worse this time, and I was like, what the hell? And the optometrist said to me that people's, like, it's changing. The old truth doesn't hold anymore because, well, I don't know exactly why, but something to do with, you know, all the combinations of factors leading to short-sightedness, including less sunlight in the eyeballs. And what is going on with, hang on. I'm trying to do this one here, but it's challenging me. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Less sunlight, more screen work, smartphones, the advent of smartphones, and more detailed work and stuff like that. They're not quite sure exactly why short-sightedness has increased so much, but yeah, it looks like your eyes aren't guaranteed to be steady after your mid-20s anymore and can continue to get worse. So that's nice. All right, let's see. That one has to be so, I think. Yeah, it does. And then one of these two. And then I think that means that we've done this one. 1, 2, 3 gaps. Yep, cool. Unzorok says, my dad had laser eye surgery many years ago and now his vision is imperfect again. Yeah, so I've also asked about getting laser eye surgery because my vision is so bad, and I've more or less been told the same thing. Like, if your goal is perfect vision, readjust your expectations. But if your goal is, you know, not having to wear glasses constantly, then you can probably manage it. I was supposed to take a drink of water, and, you know, my eyes have just started to completely remove that that message. I just don't even see it. Got to be more compliant with my own Nightbot here. All right, what can we do? Let's see. Oh, hello. That's I didn't even notice this, but we've done this one. Good stuff. Have we done it on this side too? Yes. Very good. What's the deal here? Okay, yeah, we can't do anything about that yet. Is that one the only one left in its line? Yep, it is. All right, so we can go ahead and green that one up. Have we got the 2 in this one now? Yes, we do. Okay. Out of curiosity, how easy or difficult do people find it to sort of follow along with what I'm doing when I'm solving these? Because it all makes perfect sense to me when I'm moving stuff around, but I appreciate that if you're not following things in quite the same way, it's probably quite confusing. It's fine for you, Unzero, because you're a genius. Oh, that's good. How about the non-geniuses? I mean, wait a second, all my chat are geniuses. Now, I don't think you can have a gap at the end. How did that rule work? Is this the only 2 left? I think it is, so we'll go ahead and remove that there. Oh, I have highlight errors on, so I'll know if I get something wrong. All right, that's easy. Let's see. That's right, genius chat. How does it feel to be geniuses, chat? Genius chat, brainless streamer. What have we got going on the top here? One, two, three. Well, there's 3 gaps in there, right? So I think that actually means that this one has to be it, because otherwise, you know, we'd be inserting a 4th gap. So I think that's actually a way we can rule things out. Weird looking chair, by the way. And now we've got the 2 here. And also here. Excellent. Ashton, you can basically follow it even though you're super tired. What did I say? We got a genius chat. Alright, now this is 2 with a 1 gap. As I've said before, that means that this one can't be in. What other logic could we follow here? Oh, I see. I can fill those 2 in. Easy done. And then I think that will be our 2. Yep, it is. So we can take this out. And is that completion? It is. There we go. I can't believe it took me 20 minutes to build a chair. Well, it was 2 chairs. It took me 10 minutes per chair. That's not too bad. All right, now continuing on the theme of chairs, this looks like it would be like a bar stool maybe or something like that. I'm going to go for this one. Okay. Ashton asks, do the numbers show how many sides are touching? All right, well, since we have a new one, I can actually talk this one through to explain it a little bit better. So the numbers show how many blocks are colored. So in other words, here we have a 3, which means that of the 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks that go through this face, so because it's on this face, we're looking at the ones behind it, the ones in this direction. 3 of these have to be colored, right? And because there's only 4, and because there's no gap, if there's a gap, there's a little number like this to tell you there's a gap. We know that these 2 have to be colored because it's either going to be these 3 or these 3, like so. On the other hand, if I zoom through to the next slice, wrong slice, that's better. Because this one's a 4 in this direction, I can fill in all of them because we know that all of them have to be green. And if I can just manage to get the controls correct for 1 second, here we go. That one's going to be the same as that. Now, from this side, we've only got 3, right? And we've got a few 3s on this face. So we know that these 3 are all going to be green. These 3, all green. Now with this one, we have a 2, but it has a little 1. That means that 2 of the blocks are going to be colored green, and there's going to be a gap of 1. And gaps can't come at the end. It has to be between the blocks. So because there's only 3 to choose from, and because we know 2 have to be colored in and 1 has to be a gap, it has to be this pattern. It has to be green, gap, green. So I have been playing Picross for, as I've said, God, 5, 6 or more years, I would say. Some of this stuff is just natural to me now. I don't even have to think about it. Adding the 3rd dimension does complicate it a little in your mind, but once you get into the groove, it's kind of natural to me, which is why it's the perfect chill out game. Hello, Arbil. Ahoy there, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty puzzle solver. Yes. I would very much like to stream Monkey Island, or Secret of Monkey Island, and the second game, the name of which I have forgotten, it's not The Secret. It's not the Curse. It's not Escape. Is it the Treasure of Monkey Island? Anyway, the first two, yeah, LeChuck's Revenge, the two that were remastered, I would very much like to stream those next year at some point. That'd be great. They're good games, but I've only played them. I think I played Secret twice, and I've played LeChuck's Revenge only once. And those two remasters are actually really cool because they allow you to swap between modern and what do you call it? Classic graphic styles. It's sweet. So I don't remember the puzzles. Yes, that's correct. I don't remember the puzzles. I might remember one or two of the puzzles in Secret, especially the ones that I had to look up. But LeChuck's Revenge, nothing. No memory. I remember one or two scenes and that's it. So that one would basically be blind. When Ron Gilbert played Secret of Monkey Island again, he got stuck on his own game. That's amazing. That is good trivia. Thank you for blessing this chat with that trivia. All right. Enough talking to the chat. Time to get serious about block puzzles. All right, let's see. It's a 3 with a gap of 2 here. Well, this one is almost certainly not going to be there. And yeah, it's the same on this side. Cool. Now, unless I'm very much mistaken... Oh, hello, these are 1s. I didn't even notice this. We can get rid of all of this then. And that's a flat 2, so we can get rid of that as well. Well, that makes life much easier because now this is green. This is green. Let's see. Do we have anything for... Oh, yep. That has to be there as well. And get rid of those. He said who designed these puzzles. Yeah, I know. Past Ron Gilbert. What are you doing to present Ron Gilbert? That's very funny. I enjoy that a lot. Cool. It also makes me feel better about having trouble with it. I won't spoil for the chat. The one puzzle that I definitely do remember because it gave me so much trouble. Hang on a second. That's not right. Because it gave me so much trouble when I first played it. I think I actually had to look it up in the end. Was the ship, getting the ship from Stan and how to get that such that he would sell it to you. I had to look that one up when I first played it. I think I did almost everything else without having to look up the solutions, but I had to look up how to do that. And I was just like fuming because of how it worked. It reminds me actually of a puzzle in Deponia, and I had a similar experience in Deponia. There was a puzzle in the second Deponia game that was not solved in a traditional way. It was a very unusual way to solve the puzzle. And I was fuming. But I couldn't deny it was very clever. And I think it has previously been used like in old school adventure games, so I couldn't feel too mad at it. I was like, okay, well, it's my ignorance of the old ways, but also, how dare you? I'd love to do Deponia at some point as well. Very dark, the Deponia games. I don't know how to feel sometimes when I'm playing those games, but yeah. Now let's have a look at these 5 downs. It's going to be 5, gap of 1. So we've currently got 4 in place, which means essentially it has to be these ones because we can't get 2 in here. So just go ahead and do that. And same here, right? Yep, cool. Very nice. Oops, there we go. Unzerog says, isn't there a naked lady in those games? I would have to check. There is definitely some very, how would you put this? Dark themes and imagery, but it's all done in a very like bright, colorful, cartoony style. There is in 4, okay? Well, 4 is kind of separate, isn't it? 4 is its own full-length game, whereas the first 3 games are sort of all shorter games. So I think I could probably get away with just doing the first 3. Deponia Doomsday is definitely the best of the series, though. So I mean, you'd want to do that one as well. All right, what are we doing here? Now, as I said, I don't think you can have. We've already got 2 gap. No, we've got 1 gap, which means it can't be here, and it's got to be there. And ditto on this side. There we go. Okay. Again, we've got to have 2 gaps, so it's got to be this, and we take these out. If you hear my voice get muffled at any point, it's because when I think, I naturally put my hand up to my mouth. Like the thinker, the statue, you know, right? All right, yep, so we've now, we've filled in the chairs here. So now I've just got to put stuff on the tables. I reckon this is going to be a computer. Let's find out. I believe you put your hand up to your mouth when you're thinking too, and we're told it was a bad habit. I think it makes you look pensive and scholarly. That's my excuse for not controlling where my hands are. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, well, this is very easy then, isn't it? All right, and this is a 4, which means, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the 2 in the center are given. Now, is this a cube? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it is, which means that, excuse me just a second, there we go. These 2 have to be like so, and these 2 have to be like so as well. Alrighty. What else have we got? Oh, these are 1s, so they can just go ahead and heck away, because we've already got a 1 on the base. Wow, this one is much easier than the chairs, isn't it? Whee! We've got high-speed picross going on here, guys. Oh, and we've filled this out, so we can... oops, that was the wrong button to press. Please. There we go. It's all good. We can fill that one in as well. What do you reckon, guys? You think I was right when I said computer? I think I was right when I said computer. Okay, and there we go. Take the rest of this here, and we can get rid of this stuff. It's pancakes? All right. Well, I stand corrected. This is in fact pancakes. They're pretty blocky looking pancakes. And that is a heck of a lot of butter on there. But you know, I can get behind having a lot of butter on your pancakes. How do you like pancakes, Chad? Why do we always talk about food on these streams? Why do we always talk about food? Tallulah, you like your pancakes to be waffles? I like, yeah, I like some nice buttermilk pancakes with just some whipped butter, maple syrup. Good shit. But I like blueberry pancakes as well. I'll eat a chocolate pancake. What else? What else is a good way to have pancake? Oh god, phone's falling down. It's alright, I saved it. Alright, so I guess this is going to be another food. Maybe this one will be waffles. Let's find out. Alright, well it looks a bit more complicated than the last one, but it's going to be a 5 by 3 by 5. Alright, so 5 by 5 square, 3 tall. And I have to take a drink of water. This Nightbot should be called Healthbot. But I guess that's just the way that I have it set up. Asheron says Pancake Heart. Oh yeah, that's right. So a little while ago, gosh, I can't remember how long ago it was. A year and a half, maybe? Probably about a year and a half ago. Shortly after I moved into this apartment, in fact, Asheron and I made pancake art. So what you do is you make the pancake batter, right? And you put it into a squeezy bottle, and then you draw onto the hot pan. And you can have different colors based on when you put the pancake down. So stuff that's you want, if you're going to do something with an outline, you draw the outline first, and that has two functions. The first function is that it ends up darker lines, and the second function is it means you can flood fill the rest of the areas. So that's really cool. You know, I probably could fairly easily get hold of my vine shroom pancake images because it's on the Buru. So long as it hasn't been cleaned up off the Buru, I could very easily link that up. I don't know if this is a waffle though. Could be. And Asheron made a bunch of sea creatures with their pancake art. Alright, these three here. You know, that's going to be like that. That's going to be like that. Very nice. This one is... Wait, what? Oh, I see. I looked at the wrong thing. It's the top one. That's the one we can take out. Okay, so this one here is a 1. We can go ahead and take out all this. I've only got 1 left there. Wait, what? Oh no. Once again, I am making the wrong action. Right understanding, wrong action. Happens to the best of us, right? It's not my fault for not paying attention. This could be waffles, actually. It's got kind of an irregular outside. Perhaps it is. So, I mean, chat, real question is waffles or pancakes, right? Who's on Team Waffle and who's on Team Pancake in this here chat? Not that I want to influence anyone, but I am on Team Pancake. I like waffles. I like waffles a lot. There are definitely times when I would go for a waffle over a pancake. But for me, I'm definitely a Team Pancake. Dead says French toast, just to be a Lord of Chaos. It's toasts. Oh, okay. Well, Team French toast. It's probably not French toast, but I think you win. I think this is toast. Ashmelon says, I can't pronounce the Dutch pancakes. Poffertjes are superior. Tiny pancake. Hello, Alcatraz. You're late for uni. Okay, well, enjoy uni. Work hard, and see you later. All right. Well, we've got breakfast on the table. What's going along with breakfast? Is it going to be like juice or something? Coffee? Maybe coffee. Coffee, surely. Let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4 by 3. Okay. Unzeroic says, I thought toast was the plural of toast. It is the plural of toast. I suspect perhaps that the devs are not first language English. Personally, as someone who spent a lot of time in Japan, I find improper use of the English plural s to be extremely charming, and I like it a lot. And I would never correct it because I like it so much. Unless I was teaching, because, you know, students do expect to be corrected if they make mistakes, but fuck it. If you want to be adorable in the way you use my language, fucking go ahead. I don't want to police that shit. Alrighty. Oh, we've done it. Oh, it's butter. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so we've got butter for toast and pancakes. Man, can you imagine the people who are sitting here eating this? One of them just gets like toast and one of them gets pancakes. Good Lord. Where's the coffee puzzle? I wonder if one of these is coffee. Surely, right? Maybe this one. Let's have a look. If it's a breakfast scene, it's got to have coffee. Okay, so we've got a 5 by the looks of it, by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, by, is it a 5 by 5? You know, I could have literally just looked at the screen when I entered the puzzle and it would have told me, but no, I decided to just click right through without thinking, and I have to count for myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 6. Okay, cool. There's a 0. I saw that, so we'll deal with that first. And there's another 0 right here. Any more zeros? No, but I do see that we have some 5s, so we'll, oops, that's the wrong face. There we go. Go ahead and fill those in. Excellent. Are there any 6s on the top? No, but there are some 5s with a 1. So we can't quite work those ones out yet, but the pattern is set. Now there's quite a few here that have no gap, and we know that the base is in. So let's go ahead and fill the rest. This cannot be because it has to have a gap. But these ones, we can just go ahead and fill and delete. One there, and take this out. Imagine going to a restaurant and ordering ordinary toast. You know, I agree with you 100%, but it's on all the cafe menus. Some people just don't like to eat too much, I guess. That's not what I wanted to do. Stop. No, that's not what I wanted to do either. Oh my god. It's better. Okay. Alright. So there's only 4 here now, so that... Oh wait, no, it's not. Don't mind me. Arbel says, talk about your eye-openers. I feel like I just drank an entire coffee plantation, donkeys and all. Well, you shouldn't be drinking donkeys. You shouldn't be blending donkeys. It's animal cruelty. So don't do that. But did you have some extreme coffee, Arbel? Did you have a Mother Energy drink? Have you been playing the Strand game and got influenced by it? Wait, what? Oh, it's a 1. I was not paying attention. It's what Guybrush would say when he drinks the coffee in Monkey Island 4. Is it? I don't remember. I only played that a couple months ago. Oh my goodness. Ashton, you've got a picture of the pancake art? Oh yeah, there it is. Yes. Yeah. So the sea creatures in this link are the ones that Ashern made, and the vine shroom, I made that one at the bottom. I actually had a few pretty damn decent vine shroom pancakes in the end. I plated it up real nice, and I made Vinny want to eat pancakes at 3 AM, and that is one of the greatest achievements of mine on the Buru. So look, I don't have like visual art skills to speak of, so if you're interested to see just how few of them I have to speak of, you'll definitely want to rock up this Saturday, because I'll be doing my my art stream incentive for the charity donations that you guys all raised back in August. So if you want to see if I'm lying about not having visual art skills, or if you want to see just how bad my visual art skills really are, come by this Saturday evening and you will be able to view that. I don't know if I have the information to fill this in here. Oh yeah, it's a 4. Cool. That one I don't have yet. Cool. Yeah, sure, don't worry. I have a lot of the vine shroom ones. I could probably find them on the Buru if I looked under my name. So I might do that by the end of the stream, or at the end of the stream rather. Let's see. Well, these can't be here. These two have to be filled in. What do you reckon, guys? Is this shaping up to look like a coffee pot to you? I don't have a coffee pot at home, so I don't know what they look like. Let's see. Cool. Good. This one too. Get rid of that and fill those two in. That one has to be... Wait, no, it doesn't. Oh, I see. I looked at the wrong face. Here we go. It's a cash register. Oh, god damn it. All right. We're still looking for that coffee machine. Maybe it's this one, right? It's got to be this one. 4x4x6. I remembered to look this time. Hang on, before I get started, I will see if I can find those pancake photos real quick. Give me a second here. Oh yeah, there they are. There they be. Chat, I hope you're not hungry. Because that is quite the food image. I'm still to this day proud of how I plated that one up. And still to this day, I remember that Vinny said that he thought Gordon Ramsay would compliment it. And I'm like, oh yeah. All right, 4x4x6. Let's see. Thanks, guys. Personally, I think Asher and Sea Creatures look better than the shrooms, but you know, the shrooms were pretty fun to make. Toledo, you guys had pizza? Oh man, ham and pastrami. Wait, pastrami on pizza? I have never heard of that before. Pastrami, not pepperoni? Pastrami, like the meat with like stuff on the outside of it. Homemade. Oh, okay. So you put it on there. I've never heard of that before, but I bet it was delicious. Let's see. Well, we can take that out. I think we get the idea, guys. It was very delicious pizza. I'm just seeing in my chat, like, Ashmelon and Tolodig being like, yes, it was delicious. It was so delicious. I want more. I'm happy that you guys had a delicious meal. You know how, like, you can have, like, a mediocre day or whatever, and then if you have a really delicious meal at the end, it's just, like, suddenly a great day. Yeah. Chat, I hope all you guys have that experience whenever possible. A mediocre day made marvelous by a delicious meal. Is this a coffee pot? It could be. This could be a coffee pot. Maybe. Let's have a look. So it has to be like this. Wait, what? Oh, I see. No, this one has to be filled in because it's a 5, sorry, not a 4. It is! There's the coffee machine. No, it's a coffee. It's a giant coffee. What is this? It's not a coffee machine in the traditional sense. Is it just a freaking giant coffee? Is it coffee in a jug? I'm so confused. What's it sitting next to? 5x2x5. Oh, this one won't take very long. All right. Okay. Let's see. What is this? What have we got going here? A cookie! Wow! Fat cookie. That's the best kind of cookie. This cookie is bigger than the frickin' pancakes, guys. Hot damn! Alright, what else we got? 7 by 3 by 7. Alright, this is going to be a bit bigger, take a bit longer. Get rid of the zeros here. I swear I saw one more 0, but that might have been it there. Okay, but we can go ahead and fill that. I don't know how I feel about giant cookies, because I like cookies to be a bit chewy, right? And if it gets too big, I feel like it probably gets dry. I don't know though. I'm not a cookie expert by any means. All right, let's see. Unstroked says not in my experience, so you reckon definitely possible to have a giant, nice soft cookie? Sweet. All right. This is also like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. A square object of some sort. And we can get rid of these there. Very good. 3 with a gap of 2, so it has to be like this. This could be a waffle maybe, or a sandwich. Let's see. Skeletoxin, you're working on some guitar stuff? Cool. Don't ever feel like you need to apologize, please, for not being talkative. Lurkers are very welcome at these here streams. I feel like I'd be a pretty big hypocrite if I got shitty at people for being lurkers when lurking is 90% of how I exist in streams. It is a waffle! Team Waffle rejoice! It's a freaking huge waffle as well. Oh my god, look how big. Look how big that waffle is. That waffle is basically the size of a chair, like the cushion on the chair. In fact, I think it's a bit bigger than the cushion on the chair. Hell yeah. Chat, I think I'll need your help to eat this though. I don't think I could eat this this whole waffle by myself. I remember when I was in Japan, a lot of cafes would have a giant parfait that you could order if you had free. I mean, I suppose you could have ordered it by yourself as well, but I certainly wouldn't advise it because they were Ashton says it's bigger than my cat waffle, and so were these parfaits in Japan. These things are like bigger than like 2 footballs. Served in these giant glasses, like ice cream and like syrup and fruits. There's Pocky sticking out. There's like bits of waffle in there. There's usually in really big ones, there's like cut up cheesecake and pudding. Hang on, I have to see if I can find a picture of this. Let's see. Why do we always talk about sweets? Why is the only thing I'm interested in sweets? I swear to God, last time, I'm just looking at my Google search history. It looks like the last thing I was looking up was like donuts, like various different countries' version of donuts. And I think that was in the last time I streamed this as well. Or maybe that was a different game. I don't remember, but I like sweets, guys. I like them a lot. Japan, giant parfait. Oh yeah, that's exactly it. Yep, that's the one. let's see, what's the best example? Like something that I have seen personally in front of me that I participated in the eating of. Oh, that one's a bit too decorated. Man, guys, this is... You know what? I'm just going to give you the Google search term and you can go find your favorite one yourself. Google that and observe what Google Images shows to you. And try not to be too hungry when you look at it, because it's amazing. Let's see. So we've got... It's the wrong face to be doing that on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can just go ahead and do that. That. And that. And it's another 6, right? Yep. So we can do that there. Fill all that in. Very good. Check that there's nothing on the other side. There's not, but we can fill this. We can fill that. Can't do anything about that just yet. But we can remove this and this. Fill that and remove that. Remove those. Fill that, remove that, and it will be the same here as well. So there we go. And assuming it's symmetrical, it looks like it. Let's go ahead and take that out. Oh, it's not quite symmetrical, but it's pretty close. Good stuff. We've got a 3 with no gap here, so we can fill that one and take that one away. And ditto here. Hello, Necro. Necro says, is this revenge for posting cookies you can't eat last time? Immediately being told to Google something you can't eat. Necro, are you dairy intolerant or something like that? It's not revenge. It's just, well, I mean, it technically is revenge, but it's unintentional revenge. Can it still be revenge if it's unintentional? I don't think so, right? I think the idea of revenge inherently contains the idea that you're trying to annoy someone, right? That's the wrong way. Let's see. That's a 3, so it has to be there. We can take these ones out. These ones too. Fill in these 2 and remove those, and remove those as well there. Oops, I want to see everything, please. There we go. But no, yeah, it wasn't revenge. It was just bad timing. I could talk about... We were talking about what team you were on earlier, Necro. You can participate in this if you're on Team Pancake, Team Waffle, or Team French Toast. So if you can eat those, feel free to pick a side. It's not that you can't eat dairy, but that it's too big to eat and it's unlikely you'll ever visit Japan. Well, the idea with those ones that big is that you eat it with friends, right? You have like 6 people eating that. Not just your own self. Take that out. Let's see. Very good. Why is this still... Oh, I see. I hadn't filled that in. You think it still looks too big for 6 people to eat? Lexi, you're saying that French toast and pancake are tied, but they're both better than waffle. We've got some fairly strong opinions in the chat this evening, I see. That's good. You gotta know what you like. There we go. Wait, what? Seriously? What have I done wrong? Oh, I see. That has to be like that. So then that one has to be wrong? Now that one's wrong? Oh no. Oh no. Hang on. I'm gonna like go back like 10 moves. And see if we can't work this out. Necro, you live in Germany, you've never had Dutch stroopwafels. I live in Australia and I've had them. Because you can buy them in the supermarkets here. Let's see. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Lexi says breakfast is my favorite food, followed by pizza. What about pizza for breakfast? I know that's the obvious question to ask here, but it's an important one. There we go. That's the problem that I had. Oh, egg and bacon. Yummy. There we go. I completed this room. Breakfast restaurant. Guys, I thought of a way to mash these two words together, but then unfortunately I thought about it before I said it out loud, and now I don't want to say it out loud. So who can guess what that was? Breakfast restaurant, and I don't want to say it out loud. Yes, Skelly, obviously restaurant, yes. Oh god. And you know, in Japan they have those, like, where the waitresses wear outfits that accentuate the whole chest area. I'm not Googling that one for you. You can Google that on your own leisure time if you want to look it up. Skeletoxin, you think crepes? Crepes are better than anything we've currently mentioned. Yeah, that's true, Necro. You can't buy everything in the grocery store because, you know, you'd be there forever. Skelly says, do you mean Hooters? America does that too. No, it's a little bit different to Hooters. Hang on, I will Google it. I'm not going to give you a link. I'm not going to give you a search term, but I will Google it to make sure that what I'm thinking of is available. Hang on a second. Oh god, my poor search. Hang on, I'm opening a tab, incognito tab, so this doesn't affect my search history. How do you open an incognito tab in Chrome? I haven't done this for years. Let's see. Control-Shift-N. Okay. Oh god, Japan, waitress, oh god, am I gonna get banned from Twitch? Christ, I know I'm not, but it feels wrong just searching it. Waitress, outfit, chest, enhancement? Oh, it's bad. Bad results. Bad results. Not as bad as you might think, but pretty bad. Waitress outfit. I'm gonna try a couple of extra words. Yes, there's a few. Yeah, there's a few. And also, apparently, they have Hooters in Japan. Oh no, it's linked. The image here is linked to an article that says Hooters goes bust in Japan. So I guess they don't have that anymore. Okie dokie then. Why does this happen on my nice relaxing stream? I guess the problem is that I have time to think, right? And then my brain goes places. I'm not even going to blame the chat. I'm just going to say that it's my fault. You know, you got to take responsibility for yourself. All right. Shall we move on to another, shall we move on to another room? Let's move on to another room. Let's do, is this a kitchen? Can we like skip through all of them or do we have to do them in order? Oh no, I think we can skip through. All right, so there's a picnic. There's like a beach. I don't know where this is, like a workshop maybe? A bathroom. A forest. A living room. Maybe another type of living room. A dungeon. And I don't know what this is, an art gallery maybe? What do you want me to do, guys? I'll let you pick. Oh man, you're talking about crepes in the chat. Oh man. I went to a really good crepe restaurant that my German friend actually took me to. One of my German friends. I actually have several German friends in Melbourne, which I didn't realize until just now. One of my German friends took me to a really nice crepe restaurant in Melbourne. One time, so good. I had one savory crepe and one sweet crepe, and they were both amazing. So good. I learned French for a long time when I was younger. Never achieved like fluency because of the crap way it was taught. Necro's the only one that's made a suggestion, and it was dungeons. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to start... You know, I'll do it in order. Why not? I forgot what I was saying. It was something about crepes. What the hell was I saying? Crepes are delicious. Something. Guys, what the hell was I just saying? Melbourne shop. Yes, I had one sweet... Learning French! Thank you! Yeah, I never achieved fluency because I didn't really have like continuity of learning, which you kind of need if you want to become fluent. But Australia is so monolingual that like there's just no strong like culture or program for learning language all throughout your childhood. And yeah, so I learned like beginning French a lot of different times. So beginning French, you know, I probably couldn't like say it just off the top of my head now, but I could understand it if I saw it. Let's put it that way. But, you know, considering how many years I put into it, it's kind of upsetting that I never got any further with it. But yeah, in my earlier, like when I was in primary school, the French classes would definitely have a cooking, at least one lesson per term would have cooking involved in it. Once Chaotic said you learned tourist French. No, I didn't even learn tourist French, because tourist French like is like, where is the bathroom and where is the train and can I have a croissant and a coffee, please? No. I learned like first level Duolingo French, right? So it's like I can say like I have an apple at school. I'm sorry. Could you give me 3 apples before I eat a cheese or something? Like it's really weird sentences that are just put together for the sake of learning the language structure, which are very interesting, and actually they help you learn. You learn better with those weird novel sentences because you're like, what the hell? And your brain pays more attention to them than natural language. Yeah. Lexi has written, Je m'appelle une omelette de fromage. You're a cheese omelette, Lexi. Good for you. Live your dreams. I'm just reading the chat down fairly quickly here. Skeltoxin, you started learning Turkish in middle school? Oh wow, that's really cool. I don't know if any schools in Australia teach Turkish. Probably Turkish schools. But, yeah, I don't know. What the hell am I doing? Picross. Let's see. 205, very cool. Let's do that. That. In Harry Potter, baguette de magique is magic wand, not magic breadstick. Well, how are you supposed to say magic breadstick then? It's an important question. Because breadsticks are magic. Alright, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Man, I love bread so much. I'm like so easily pleased when it comes to food. Just give me some good bread and like some cheese and some fruit. And I'm just like, yep, it's good enough for me. Whoops. Bread and olive oil. Oh yeah, it's got to be the right kind of bread though. But yes. Telodig says gluten's great, isn't it? Telodig, what are you doing? Ashmelon, I hope you're punishing him appropriately for that statement. Ashmelon in the chat cannot have gluten, so that sucks. And Telodig is rubbing it in, so yeah, make sure that punishment is meted out appropriately. Oh, Ashran's got a good sentence in French. Let's see if I can pronounce it. I think Cassius is gone, which is a shame because Cassius is French, so they could laugh at my French pronunciation. But let's see. Le ciel est formé de crêpes. The sky is made of pancakes. That's good. I wish the sky was made of pancakes. I probably don't wish the sky was made of pancakes. That seems like a very big problem. But, you know, it's fun to think about. All right. Skeltoxin, your mother tried to get you to go gluten-free and you were literally shaking in a day. I'm not quite sure that's how gluten works. I'm not quite sure it's a addictive drug that causes withdrawal symptoms, but it is delicious. And I would be very sad if I had to go on a gluten-free diet. So people who do that, having lived eating gluten, it's probably different if, you know, from a very young age you aren't eating it, but if you've had it, because, you know, as you guys know, I have a nut allergy. Peanuts and tree nuts I can't have. But because I've lived my whole life like that, it's not something I miss. But a food that you were eating that you can't eat anymore, that would make me very sad. And you know, it's funny, people who go gluten-free typically, you know, are pretty serious about it. But people who go dairy-free, I have not met one person who is dairy-free who does not eat cheese. I have not met one person who is lactose intolerant who does not eat cheese. All of them do it. Does anybody in the chat know anyone who is lactose intolerant who actually seriously will not eat cheese? Telodig, you have? All right. I'm stretching my hands. I know Nightbot told me to take a drink of water instead of stretching, but nevertheless, I'm stretching instead. Asheron, who is lactose intolerant, says lactase is my friend. Yes. When I went to my Friendsgiving on the weekend, there was someone there who was lactose intolerant, and they took lactase and they ate the cheesecake. Oh boy. Dad, you're lactose intolerant and you also eat cheese. Yes. I told you it's a universal. I'm not going to say it's a universal because we've literally just established that people in the chat know people who, you know, don't. But, yeah, it's pretty common. That's a gap, isn't it? Yeah, it is. All right. Hey guys, do you remember back at the start of the stream when I said I wouldn't be getting distracted by lunacy in this particular stream? And what have I done? It's just a little distracted. Don't worry about it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit crazy. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Skeletoxin, you got your seriously lactose intolerant dorm manager. Did I read that right? Dorm staff, a gallon of milk for her birthday alongside a real gift. That's quite the gift. That is such a high schooler thing to do, though. Ashron, you like the soundtrack? It is so chill. Oh my god, it's so chill. Oh, Scully, you'd still do it now. Well, I mean, so long as it came with, like, a proper gift. Yeah. You have zero maturity. Look, sometimes you've just got to take life a little bit less seriously, you know? I'm a very serious person. But because of that, I do try and make an effort to be like, okay, you know, like, let's not be too serious about this. You know, life's weird and wonderful. Get rid of those there. Add those in. The Echo Chrome soundtrack is like this too. I don't know Echo Chrome. What is that? Let's see. That one has to be in there, and that one has to be out. Yeah, okay, that has to be like that. Cool. Let's see. We can take those away. Can't do anything about those yet, but we can take that one away. We can fill that one in, get rid of that, and fill that one in, and that one there. We can get rid of these two, and that one, and fill those in there. And we can get rid of these two on that basis, and also this one, and also these two. There we go. All right. What are our options now? Get rid of those. Do I have sufficient information to work this out? Oh, hello. What have we got here? Okay, this one has to be filled in. This one has to be taken away. This one taken away, and that one filled in. Oh, okay. It's a candle. A wall candle. Very nice. Necro says, is this game like 3D Minesweeper? A little bit. Minesweeper is probably the game that more people are familiar with. It's 3D Picross. Ashron, you're still a bit crook. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, glandular fever is not fun. I am very lucky. I have not had it. I have the antibodies in my system, so I have been exposed to the virus at some point, but I have never actually been symptomatic for glandular fever. So that is stupidly lucky. And I count my lucky stars for that. This is so silly. I got real sick like 2 years ago, I'd say. Was it 2 or 3 years ago? It was 3 years ago. Wow. I got really sick. I had to take a bunch of time off work, and I had a bunch of tests done. They did all the bloods because they thought maybe I did have glandular fever. It turned out no, I just had really bad sinusitis that's like followed me for the 3 years since I was first diagnosed. But I thought like they had to, it was affecting me so badly. They were like, okay, do you have glandular fever? Do you have like a kidney infection or something like that? They were like, do you have MS? They couldn't work it out until they sent me for a scan of my head. And they were like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with your brain, but like your sinuses are basically closed over. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Sinuses. What the fuck? How many is here? 6, right? Yeah, 6. Cool. There were no others there. No, okay. Oh, but that's I can already take these away. Hello. Is that the same on this side? It is. Yes, very good. What's that face for, Com? Or have you only just arrived? You were here right at the start, but I don't know. You might have been doing life. Lexi says sinuses. What the fuck is most of my life? Yeah. Me too. But especially like August through November. You're lurking? No worries. Let's see. What have we got going on here? Oh, we can go ahead and do this, can't we? Yes, we can. Probably on this side as well. What do you guys reckon this is? Could this be like a treasure chest or something? Remember, we're doing dungeon. I reckon it could be a treasure chest. Let's see. Skeletoxin, you think your entire family has mono because your brother was drinking straight from cartons and just did that while he had mono, so you think you probably all have the virus? That's amazing. Wow. That's some good infection control by your brother. God. All right, these are all I just noticed that these are all solid, so we can just flat out do this for all of these. Oh, and take these away as well. I reckon this could be a treasure chest. Yeah, mononucleosis, it's all the same stuff. We call it glandular fever in Australia. But it'll fuck you up for a long time. Alright, where was I when I was working this out? Skeletoxin, you think this is the rack? Could be. Let's see. Necro says, I think I get it now. You played a similar game in 2D where you made Japanese pictures or something, right? Maybe? I played Pictopix a while ago, and Pictopix is a Picross. I think Picross is like a trademarked name or something to Nintendo, or whatever company made it for Nintendo. But yeah, essentially, yes, this is a 3D version of that. How many do I have here? 5? Also, I have 17 people watching, apparently. Hello. I hope you're all having a chill time. This is my current chill game. I've had a bit of a stressful time this past week. And when you're stressed, you gotta do something chill. And there's not much more chill than Picross for me. Alright, we've got some 8s. Very good. And we got some 5s, which is good there too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Just checking I haven't made any mistakes earlier, because God knows I'm paying 100% attention to this stream. we can get rid of this stuff. Wait, no, not that one. Not that one. These ones we can get rid of. I do actually have highlight mistakes on, just to save us all a bit of time. But I still don't want to make mistakes. Picross 3D already exists too. Yeah, that's correct. I think on 3DS there was a 3D Picross. But I like, I never bought the 3D Picross game, but I really like in this one how all the levels are themed around little rooms, and you're making the furniture in the little rooms. So I'm playing this on Steam, and I got a key for it. I applied for a key on Keymailer because I knew that I would love this and I would play it. But I would recommend it on the basis of merit. I think this is a treasure chest. I think I called it. Now we've got some 8s here. 8s with a gap of... We're 8 with 2 gap. Okay, so it's going to be like that and stuff. So I can't do those ones yet. But for a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so the 4 in the middle have to be filled in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually it has to be like this for these ones, and it's the same the next row down, right? Yeah, so we're gonna... Oops, that's the wrong direction. No, it wasn't the wrong direction. I was approaching from the wrong angle. So we fill these ones in here. Wait, what? Am I on the right level? Oh, there are only 6 here. Okay. Well, in that case, it's just a matter of removing. Very nice. Where are we? Skulltoxin, what are you doing to my poor chat? You want a giant Picross with some high quality anime boobage. Well, you know, you've got to be the change you want to see in the world, my dude. What are you doing here in my Twitch chat and not making that? Live your dreams. Alright, this is 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. There we go. On a not entirely related note, in fact, I do not want it to be related in any way, shape, or form, but it did remind me of this. I am still trying to work out a way, and by still trying, I mean it's in my head, but like I never have time to do anything, so in my head it will stay forevermore. How to do a jigsaw puzzle with the chat. I'll get to it eventually. Once I work out a technological solution, I'll be able to just like know how to do it. But yeah, I have a bunch of requirements in my head for what I want it to be able to do. So I just have to actually have a look at the options on offer and try, or I don't know if you'd say like audition some options. Check if they'd work. Now that is 4 with a gap of 2, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Necro, did you clip me telling Skulltoxin to make boob Picross? Good. Alrighty. Is that sufficient, or do I have to... I guess I have to take out the, yeah. Yeah, it's a treasure chest. There you go. It's loading. What on earth are you doing? What are you posting? Don't make me take your link privileges away. Okay, it's just Know Your Meme. I saw the end of the link. I saw the end of the link before I saw the start of the link. Comment here now. Recap on stream. Well, we made a breakfast room. And, in fact, I'll show you the breakfast room because I like it a lot. There you go. We made breakfast room. There's a cookie that's as big as your fucking head. A coffee cup that's 2 times as big as your fucking head. A waffle that's bigger. Well, actually, no, the coffee is bigger, but the waffle is still pretty freaking huge. Pancakes stack the size of books, and same with toast. And yeah, you have to pick a side between pancakes, waffles, and French toast. It's required. The waffle is perfectly huge. What's your problem? Alright, I guess let's go back to doing it in order. Oops, that's the one I wanted to take out. Okay, let's see. You go with pancakes, like blind, yeah. Wait, so in Russian, because I know like blini, right? Small pancakes, we can buy those in supermarkets here. But so it's blin, right? So does that mean that I am like almost pancake because I'm Lynn? I like pancakes, so I like that idea. I'm also pretty like squishy, so works. And like I'm sweet. Blin is also a PG way to say fuck. Okay. Why? Why is that so? Why? Is it because it has a similar sound, or like? Where are we? What can I do with this? We can fill those ones there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can take these out. Usually when you mess up a dough, you get a blin. So you think it's because it's like the thing that is a mistake food? Who knows? Language is so weird. God, I love language. What? Fuck off. Oh, I see. I accidentally took it away instead of putting it in. Well done, Lynn. I mean, Blin. I'm not adopting that word. It will cease to have meaning. Let's see. Oh, that's a 3, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Cool. Oh, no, wrong angle. There we go. You know, this isn't even hard. I'm just getting distracted. What? Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. Oh, I gotta stretch. Chat, you better stretch with me. It's good for you. I'm stretching my obliques right now. And now my hands. More like my wrists. You know that stretch you do where you put your hand out in front of you with the fingers pulled back on top, pulled back with your other hand? That's what I'm doing. That's probably not a good description, but you can probably work out what I mean, right? And now I'm doing stretch, like where you hold your hands really tightly and then stretch them out really wide. You should be doing this. It's good for you. All right, I'm going to take a drink of water as well because I'm pretty sure I ignored the last 2 or 3. Oh no, there's one. There's one right there. Thank you, Nightbot. Very good. And on we go. Let's see. This is actually kind of, it's not hard exactly, it's just confusing. Oh, here we go. That's, I've already done that. Cool. Okay. All right. Oh, here we go. That one's good. We can put this 3, take that out. Okay, so we've got some useful stuff in the middle here. We can take these away. Oh, this is a 1, so we can take this whole line out. Cool. Very good. Alrighty. And we can take this whole line out too, if I can remember to press the correct button. Necro says that in Germany they call cats Stubentiger, which translate to living room tiger. Necro, I don't believe you. I'm going to say that right now. I do not believe you. All right, Skelly. Good luck with the sleeping. Yeah, see you later. Alrighty. So it's a 3 with 1 gap, which means neither of these two can be the 1. This one's a 4, which means that one has to be there. Yeah, so I don't think we mentioned this directly, but Asheron's cat is called Waffle. That's why we were making the comments about the waffle earlier being bigger than Asheron's waffle. It's actually pronounced Stubentiger. Okay. Well, I apologize for not being able to speak the language of the land of my birth, but such is life. You're going to play some guitar after I finish? Sweet. Oh, it's already the 3. Cool. And we can take these ones away. What's this going to be? Could this be the rack? It looks like it could be, maybe, or like a weapons rack of some sort, if not a torture rack. Torture rack would be more fun, mind you. Not for the person being tortured, but for us, the player of the Picross game. Let's see. How long am I streaming for? What's the time? Probably about another half hour. I don't like to go past 10:30 if I can avoid it, because it takes me forever to get ready for bed. So even if I finish streaming at 10:30, usually I'm not ready for bed until 11:30, so... Yep, I am a responsible adult, don't worry about it. What did I just do? Why did that one take 2 out? I must have pressed right on the line. Asheron, you're off to bed? Okay, well, take care of yourself and we'll see you later. Okay. I hope you guys enjoy these chill streams. I mean, I do them anyway, because like I said, I play them. I play the chill games when I want to chill out. And I figure I might as well stream. So what I'm saying is I'd be doing it whether or not you enjoyed it, but I hope you do enjoy it. Famous streamer LinnieGrey, very responsive to audience. Alright, that one there. There we go. If nothing else, the music is so relaxing. Oops. For me, at least. Maybe some people would like higher energy music to relax to, but this is perfect for me. Necro, you think the variety of discussed topics is incredibly entertaining? Every topic is food. Every time I've done one of these chill streams, we've just talked about sweets. Why am I like this? Well, I mean, wait, what? Really? Oh, there's a gap. I didn't even see that. Fuck. Well, actually, that... Hang on, I'm going to take all those back. I like to do this by pure logic. So if I make a mistake of logic... What was that one? I prefer to go back and do it again. Oh yeah, that's fine. I can take that off. Telodic says everything is food if you're brave enough. I'm not brave enough, Telodic. We had this discussion last night at the very end of the stream because Necro posted some gorgeous pictures of Christmas cookies, German Christmas cookies, and almost all of them have nuts of some kind or another. And I brought up the fact that, you know, as someone with a nut allergy, I basically can't eat sweets at all in Europe because they pretty much universally contain nuts in some format or another. All right, well, these two can't be, which means that one has to... Wait, what? Really? Have I missed something here? Oh yeah, because it's on this face, not on the top. That one has to go there. So yeah, if I were to ever go to Europe, I would not be eating sweets. You know, I'd probably still gain weight though, because I would make up for it by eating like more pasta. And like potatoes and other delicious foods. Man. I haven't had the opportunity to eat too many different types of European cuisines, but I've seen you know, like plenty of food TV shows, and it's just like, oh man, looks so good. What am I missing here? There's obviously something I can do that I'm not doing move-wise because I'm busy talking about fucking carbohydrates. Com says nut bread is the best. Thank you, Com. So if I go to Russia, I can't even eat bread? Because it could have nuts in it? Well, Ukraine, but... let's see. 2, 1, 1. This is 7 with a 1 gap. What about this 6 with a 1 gap? Well, that's 5, so it can't be either of these. I know that much. Does that open up any information? Yeah, okay, so that one has to be like that. And then that one has to go away. What's going on here? That's a 2. a lot of northern cultures have nut bread because there was no great way to grow wheat. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I'll just die if I eat it. Let's see. Oh, that's got 3 now. Okay, so we can take these away. Good. Is that the only one? Nope. Nope. There's still plenty of stuff to go. This is very annoying. Wait, hang on a second. This one has to fill in. Yep, and then we can take these 2 out. Just so. Now I think we have 6 here. Yep, which means these 2 get to go. Now we have more to work with. Okay, so this one has to be filled in, which I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that finishes that row off, which means this one has to be filled in. This one has to be taken away. Okay, okay, there's the breakthrough. Got the breakthrough. Take that away. And that one away. It's a rat! Where are the rats? Alright. It's hiding. See? He's hiding in there. Alright, we better find out what he's hiding behind. Depending on how long this takes, it could be the final puzzle of the night, but we'll see. Oh, good. I'm glad someone had a Germa sub. Thank you, Unzeroic. For people who are less twitchy than the rest of us, rats are a Germa thing. Germa being a big Twitch streamer. Who has come up on the stream before? Wow, this one is not going to be difficult at all, is it? Nope. Can I like do all this at once? No, I can't. Okay. That was from a YouTube video? Yeah, I know it is. Necro says, how big can he be if I've never heard of him? Like, there are Twitch streamers who get, you know, like tens of thousands of people watching them that I've never heard of because I have zero interest in the games that they play. Like, I will watch someone, if I already like that streamer, I'll watch them play a shoot game or something like that. Like if Vinny Vinesaurus or if Great Sphinx or Jabroni Mike is playing a shoot game, I'll watch it to hear their commentary and to hear their voice. But not because I particularly enjoy watching the shooting action. No, Necro, you've spelt it wrong. You need to do this. It's like this. Unzeroic says, I still don't know who this ninja guy is. All you need to know about Ninja Unzeroic is that he thinks it's more difficult to play esports than to kick a football, like, in the Super Bowl. That's all you need to know about Ninja. Can you imagine thinking that it's easy to kick a football perfectly? You kidding me? You kidding me, bro? Like, I know my limits. I know what I can do and I can't do, and sports is most certainly on the list of things I can't do very well. Necros' kickers have like a 90% completion rate. I don't even know what that means. Does that mean like successful kicks? I don't know what that means. That was the wrong button. It does. Successful kicks. So get rid of this stuff. What sports? I don't understand. How do you sports? Where do you get a sports from? Is it a type of game? I'm being facetious. We have in Australia Australian rules football, which is it's kind of like a bit of a more active running version of rugby football, if you're familiar with that. It's kind of like, I suppose, a cross almost between soccer and rugby, I guess. Maybe. I wonder if that's the correct. I wish Ashton was still here, because Ashton would has enough knowledge of the two, the three, to actually make an informed judgment on it. But I mean, there's a lot more running, free running, like there is in soccer football. But the kicking works like in rugby, and it's a rugby-shaped ball. And you can handle the ball as well, with your hands. What am I doing? It's better. Okay. Can take this away. Very good. And if these are 5s, then we can just go ahead and expand that out, like so. Very nice. Necro, you've learned all you know about NFL from stuff that, as you put it, seeps in when you're watching NBA. I think I know even less about basketball than I do about football. It's not as big of a sport here in Australia. I mean, it kind of is, actually. It's not exactly a lie that I just said, but it's bigger now than it used to be, let's put it that way. I think since a few Australians got good enough to actually get into the NBA, people have become a little bit more interested in it, but it's still pretty niche here, I think. I mean, plenty of people follow it, but there's not so many kids that play it and stuff like that. Take that one away. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, good. This is a 5-2. Where is Chatty? Why am I looking all the way over the other side of the screen? I'm going to give myself a neck problem. Lexi says someone should invite Ninja to do the kickoff at the Super Bowl. Yes, I agree. Clearly he's the best at the football, right? It would only be suitable. He could floss for them as well. For people who aren't internet again, because I know there's people I know in real life who aren't as on the internet as I am, flossing is a dance move from Fortnite. Well, actually, no, it's not from Fortnite. They stole it and put it in Fortnite. It's an interesting, weird problem that Fortnite has, actually, the fact that they kind of steal dances and haven't credited or paid people for them. I think some dancers have actually sued them for it. Oh, I'm stretching again, but that was a water Nightbot. There we go. In Australia, I'd say the big sports, I've probably, again, spoken about this on stream already, but the big sports to watch on TV and stuff are cricket, tennis, rugby league and rugby union, which are two different types of rugby football, and Australian rules football. More recently, soccer has become more popular as well, and also cycling a bit, and motorsports as well, of course. I'm not really into any sports, though. I hope I didn't disappoint anyone by saying that. Have I ruined your illusions that I'm a serious follower of sports? I'm sorry. That's right, this streamer is a fake sports fan. Try not to hate me for it. Actually, that's kind of funny. Like the music is kind of quiet and contemplative. It kind of made it sound like I was serious when I said don't hate me for not knowing sports. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, this will be the final puzzle, guys, for the night, and then we will resume dungeon the next time I play this. I think I probably will play this again. I've really been enjoying it. As I've said before, if you like the Picross, honestly, I don't know how much this costs because I, as I said, got a key. But unless it's super expensive, I think go for it. Tlurdig, you're allowed to hate, but only if you do it quietly. You're not allowed to grief in the chat. Or like flame or stuff. But don't hate. Like, it's so much energy to hate things. Have you tried actually hating something? Jesus, it's really high energy. That's a horrible noise, isn't it? Tlurdig, you run on spite? Well, I can't do that. I cannot. I could not. Necro, you quietly resent. That's probably the best way to do things on the internet, I think. That's 3 with a 1 gap, so that one can go away. Alrighty. Let's approach it from a different angle, shall we? Now this is a 4, and I'm gonna have to go ahead and do that there. So that's good. This is a 2, can't do anything about that yet. Can we do anything about this 3? 1, 2. Oh, yes, we can, hang on. I think if we look at the front. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Necro says to bring it back to food, I hate raisins and caraway. I like raisins. Caraway, it depends on what it's in, I think. Because it has quite a strong flavor, but I like bread with caraway seeds in it, but not too much. Can't be too much. And I like if it's a stew that's got just a bit of caraway in it. I don't dislike that either. What's caraway? I would put that into Google.com and see if there's a word for it in Russian. It's a seed. It's like a little black seed with kind of a slightly aniseed flavor. If you know aniseed, I would be very much surprised as well, like a slightly licorice flavor. Necro, they make delicious onion pies and then put caraway seeds on the top. Necro, if it's a pie, you can just take the top layer of pastry off. Like, you don't even have to take the whole lid off the pie. You can just, like, scrape the top of the pastry off. That's, like, the opposite of a problem. I mean, it's a small problem. It's not the opposite of a problem. But it seems like it's very easy to fix. Oh, this is... I've got 3 left here, and it's a 2 with a 1 gap, so we can do that. Easy. Com, did you get it from my description, or did you have to look it up? I ask because I would ask what it was in your language if you looked it up. Hello, Gopher. How are you? Paper was hell. Oh, dude, have you got some good food at least? Was that your last exam? Last paper, you're going to go out for dinner now. Cool. All right, well, eat something really good, not just a single tomato or a whole plate of tomato. You know what? Fuck it. It was your last paper. If you want to eat a plate of fucking tomatoes, go for it. Go all out. And good job with all your hard work for your exams. I'm about to finish anyway, so yeah. The professor gave you a bait practice paper. That was extremely easy. Yeah, that's happened to me before. Isn't that a good feeling when you're like, oh, okay, I'm prepared for this, and then you get the actual real paper and you're like, oh, okay. Well, I know where to write my name, and I guess we'll take the rest of it as it comes. Two, three, four. What is this? Oh yeah, it's like that, so we can fill that. What the hell is this, guys? Is it... I don't even know. I can't tell. It's an object from a dungeon, but what the hell is it? I can't tell. Oh, hello. We can do this one now. Cool. And we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. I'm just reading the chat again. Gopher, it's going to be graded on a curve, but you've got people who are math graduate students that are also going to be on the curve. God damn it. You know, that's not to discourage you here, but that's the whole reason I quit math. In fact, it's kind of the opposite, because I quit math in like year 11 or 12 or something like that because my papers were being graded on a curve, and I got like an 80 on an exam. And because everyone else in the class, like their parents had got them math tutors, and usually their parents actually like had a job that had something to do with maths, and my parents like had no fucking idea about maths. I got an 80, which for like the highest level maths unit, that's a great score. And I got a C. I got a fucking C for an 80 because everyone else got like fucking 90s and 100s, and I got an 80. So I got a C, and some people like ended up with over 100% on the test, and they got the A's. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm shit at maths. In fact, I think it was, I got a raw 80, and it got scaled down on the curve to a 60. Fuck you. And they didn't even like give the people who had basically been robbed 20 marks any kind of like advice or like don't worry, like you're still doing really well at this, it's just the way that it works out. They didn't tell us anything like that. They were just like, oh, okay, here's the marks, fuck you if you didn't get like 90, I guess. And that's why I quit maths. So don't be discouraged. Please look at your raw score, even if it is, you know, like inconvenient from a grade point average perspective. Lexi, I'm sure there's a good reason, but yeah, I kind of think they're bullshit as well. If you need to like fail a certain number of students in the course, fucking change your assessment method. How's the stream been so far? It has been very chill. Oh shit, Gopher, you have to pick a side. I'm sorry, there's 3 sides. You can be pancakes, waffles, or French toast. But you have to be one. Waffles, okay. Easy choice for you. I see. Toloni, that wasn't a correct choice. It's a matter of preference. I don't want to be seen to be enforcing breakfast standards here at this stream. see. This is 6 with a 1 gap, so it's going to have to be like that. Go ahead and do that. Telodic says there are only 2 sides, the chosen and the heretics. God. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, this music is so nice. Holy God. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No matter what that one. Wait, no, that wasn't wrong. Wait, what? I guess I haven't got enough pieces, whether it's going to tell me if it's a mistake or not. That's a bit weird. This is going to be a 5, so we can probably fill part of this. Yeah, because 5's going to go down to at least there and up to at least there. So we've got that, but I don't think that helps with anything else, right? Does it help with anything around the back? No, it doesn't. What's the theme of the zone this time? Well, earlier in the stream we did breakfast room, but at the moment we're doing dungeon. Necro picked. Very good. This is 5 with just 1 gap. So it can either be 3 and then 2 or 2. Or it can be 2 and then 3 or 3. Either way, that one isn't. And no, I can't say anything about this one yet. Cool. Now, this one, we've got to have a gap and it's a 2. So this one has to be there, which means this one is out. It also means all of this is gone, which is great. And we aren't quite sure which one of these 2 is going to be done yet. Can we work out anything that's going on here? Oh, is that? No, there is a gap. Heck! But yeah, I won't go into too much detail about the sweets we were discussing earlier in the stream because you haven't eaten yet, so... Your time zone is like 2 hours behind me, right? So it would be like 8:30 p.m. for you at the moment. Let's see. I think I need to have a look from this side again. Yeah, okay. No help? Okay, now help. Now there's a bit of help. Okay. So it's got to be a 5 with 2 gaps. So I think no matter what, this one can't be there. But we don't have enough information yet about... Oh wait, we might. I think we do, right? Because it has to be 2 and 2. Yeah, okay, cool. And now that one is done, which is helpful. Now this one is 4 with a 1 gap, but we don't have the required information yet. It's 7:30, so 3 hours behind, okay. Oh, because Australia's daylight savings at the moment, yeah. Hang on, is it daylight savings where you are? I don't remember how other countries deal with light. That was a very silly way to phrase that, but you know what? I'm all about silly phrasings. My brain is turned off, by the way, so that's why this is taking so long compared to the other ones. let's see. I want to try and get this 6 with 2 gaps. Let's see. I don't think I have enough information to do this one yet. Chilodigia are heading to bed. Oh god, I've gone past over my time as well. But I'll be finishing up soon. Have a good sleep, and see you later. Telodic, you have to wish good evening to the pancake people and the French toast people as well. No repenting. Pancakes are the superior choice for starters, and all options are valid. Alright, this is a 7 with a 1 gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one, first of all, isn't there. Second of all, I don't have the information to work the rest out because it could be any combination. Damn. But I think we opened up... Yeah, so we know for sure now that that is that one, and we can take all this out. And we also know that with 2 gaps, this one can't be because we need another gap. And also that can't be because it has to be one of these two. There has to be another gap in there. Necro, your chat is bonkers. Is Twitch having a bit of a moment? No, that's still not quite enough information for this one, but I think no matter what, this has to be green, right? Because with only 1 gap, it either has to be 2, 2 or 3, 1. So we can do that. Oh, Necro, you think it's actually your ISP? Sorry to hear about that. For people who arrived later in the stream, especially people who follow me on Twitter and saw that I posted that I was really stressed earlier this week, one of the things that happened was that the apartment that I rent is going to be sold and I'm going to have to move, which is, you know, moving is not fun. So that I won't have to move until like the first 4 months of next year, but it's still like going to be hanging over me, which is kind of shitty. So I just thought of that when Necro said ISP, because that's one of the annoying things about moving, isn't it? You have to renegotiate your internet again. So there will be an interruption to the streaming whenever that happens, but I'll be sure to let you know what's going on and update on Twitter for people who follow me there as well. So don't worry, I will continue to stream, but there will be minor disruption. Okay, Nightbot. There we go. All right, come on. I've got to be so close here. Let's try and do this. I can't do the 4 yet. What about this 6 with a 1 gap? All right, cool. Yeah, we can do this. That one has to be like that, and that one has to be like that. Done. Good. 2 with 1 gap. We can get rid of that at least. 7 with 1 gap. Well, we know where the gap is now. Oh, and I think if this is 4 with 1 gap, yep, we can do that one too. Can't we? 1, 2. Oh, I don't have stuff. Yep, sorry. I hope that I didn't mess anything up. God. Oh no, I'm too tired and making mistakes. What if I have to start this one all over again? I can answer that very easily. I just won't. Alright. So that was the 6. That was good. How's the 7 looking? With the 1 gap, we can go ahead and finish that line off too. Fantastic. So What about 6-2? I don't think we quite have the information for that one. Nope. And there's no sides here. Okay, okay. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Did I fill in for 5? Yes, I have. So we can take that one out. Oh, we've only got 2 here. So that's like that. Can take that out. Can fill that one in. Can take that one out. Oh, oh. Have I done it? Have I done it? I have! It's a kitty. The rat is sitting behind the cat. What a lazy fucking cat. Or maybe it's just well fed. Alright guys, thank you very much for joining me for Voxelgram again. I love this game, it's so chill. I feel calmer for having streamed this for you. So thank you. I will be with you next on Thursday evening, streaming The Force Unleashed. Less of a chill game, but certainly a similar level of ridiculous nonsense in the chat and the banter. So be there or don't, as you desire. I'll be there. So feel free to drop in whenever you like. Until then, take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, stretch your body, eat a vegetable, all that stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to show the breakfast room before the end of the stream. Where are we? There it is. Look how fucking big this shit is. That's a cookie, by the way, for anyone who wasn't here earlier. Cookie. And this is like a coffee cup. That's a real hangover portion of coffee. That one. All right. Take care, guys. Make sure you eat a good breakfast the next time it comes around for you. Inspired by something you see here. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.